The first of the domains within the matrix we've entitled buy-in. This is really about you beginning to make a judgment at that first level, if you like. So one of the earliest things that you would have had to do as a multi-professional service is get the hearts and minds sorted. There are 4 indicators in this first domain. 1.1 asks you to think about the connections that you've got as a service between the team and the people that you're there to support, whether those are patients in a healthcare setting, they might be service users in a more social care setting, they might just be beneficiaries or other descriptor if you're in a third sector setting. The statements are there to guide you towards the level of connection that you feel that you have. It's important to say that if you don't think this indicator is relevant for your service, there's a not applicable column that you can mark up. And it may well be that this aspect of connection isn't really at the heart of what it is that you're doing. Indicator 1.2 asks you to think about the strategic and senior leader engagement that you have as a multi-professional team. This is an enormously important enabler of you being able to work effectively together. Without that buy-in from those senior leaders, doing your job is very, very difficult. We want you to think about the extent to which they are aware of what it is that you do, they actively support what you do, and at statement 5, begin to champion your service as an example of good practice. Indicator 1.3 is about the broader influence that you have with the key organizations that matter to your service context. They are likely to involve the local authority, the health board, and potentially a range of third sector organizations that you need on board, if you like, in order to be able to work effectively as a team. And finally, indicator 1.4 asks you to consider the role that other professionals play. Now again, it may be that you don't need to think about other professionals within your context. If so, mark it as NA. But if you do, to what extent have you got them alongside you? To what extent are they beginning to act in the way that you would want in order to support the project, support the service to achieve the outcomes that you need to for people?